Vikram Pandit just now, Scarlett was saying, he's going to take a $1 salary. Is this a new normal in compensation or what?
Well, that's been happening with CEOs for a while now. John Mack took $1 a year. I don't think Lloyd Blankfein took much cash compensation last year. It's CEOs that are in troubled situations or in controversial situations. It's not an uncommon thing for them to do.
And of course, all of this stemming from all the heat that they're getting from Washington right now on their bonus packages. But you say that this is losing steam in D.C. How so?
Well, I think it's going to be very difficult for the administration to get Congress to pass a law that potentially could affect the financial industry and affect the economy in general. I think most of it is just responding to the populist anger about Wall Street compensation. But at the end of the day, I don't think that in reality there's going to be any real effect.
Really? But I mean, you are seeing, though, some changes right now that are going on with compensation structure.
Of course. And the institutions are going to make changes, but they're going to make changes on their own, not mandated necessarily by Washington.
And in your view, I mean, being that you've studied compensation and you advise clients on this, should these compensation structures even be changed?
Well, Wall Street is a very competitive environment. It's a global, the financial institutions industry is a global industry. And Wall Street pays professionals what's competitive, what they need to pay professionals to keep them.
But is paying 270 times what the lowest paid worker at Citigroup or wherever, is that considered proper compensation or not?
Well, you could argue that Wall Street professionals are way overcompensated for what they do relative to what other people in the country do. However, that's the norm, that's the standard, and that's what's competitive, and that's what the institutions need to pay to keep people.
Okay, and Russ, you did say that this is the last year, though, that you think compensation will go up. Why do you say that?
Well, I think, first of all, cash compensation is way down. The overall compensation is pretty comparable to 2007 levels. This year, Wall Street, after making up for a very bad last year, has to pay people competitive compensation in order to keep them. I think next year, I don't believe that, first of all, the profitability of the institutions are going to be as high as this year, and I don't think there's going to be as much competition for talent, and as a result, I think overall compensation next year will come down.
Okay. On that note, Russ, thanks so much for joining us.